3 and a half loops. But he said here, right here, instead of coming around the third time, on the last time.
You guys just had a chance to go out and run the course. What do you think of the course conditions this year? What are you expecting times to be like tomorrow?
The time should be pretty fast. It's supposed to be pretty warm tomorrow, and it's a flat course with a real hard terrain, so people will run pretty fast tomorrow. Winning time should be pretty quick.
Obviously, you guys know what you can do after having put on all the work this season up to this point. You know, I'm sure you've kind of looked at the other teams, what their times have been. What are you expecting the race to play out like tomorrow?
It's going to go out fast. When we came down here like 2 weeks ago, I know that the Highlands Kenyan went out in like 4:45 pace, so I expect that it's going to go out pretty hard tomorrow. So for the first mile, it's going to be pretty crazy fast.
How has preparing for the conference meet this year been different from the past with so much time between conference and nationals?
It hasn't been a lot different. It's just we're basically now at the same point normally as we'd normally be for conference. It just early on our training was different, but now it's pretty much the same as it would have been.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Just got a chance to go out and see the course, see what condition it's in. What do you think of the course condition? How's that going to factor into tomorrow at all?
I think the course is going to be a fun one to race. It's pretty fast. There's some little hills on it, lots of turns, which should be fun. Lots of places to actually get out there and race some people, so I think it's going to work in our advantage.
What are you expecting the race to go out like tomorrow? How are you expecting to go out? How are you expecting to finish it?
I guess as far as how the race is going to go out, I'm hoping to run a pretty honest pace myself, so nothing tactical. I'm going to go out there and go after it right from the get-go. So we'll see who hangs with me kind of thing and for how long. So.
Point blank, I mean, what's the goal here as far as, you know, for finishing this meet and as far as using this as a stepping stone to regionals and nationals?
I guess my personal goal is going to be going out tomorrow. Team's goal is definitely and just use that, you know, go from there.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, we just got a chance to go out and see the course. You know, what are you thinking of the course conditions right now? The way the 3 loops of the course that they're going to be running. You know, all the conditions. What are you thinking with that right now?
You know, Scott, it reminds me a lot of our course at home. You know, they start off on a fairway and then you get kicked out to the cart paths, you know, that kind of thing. And so it's very similar. The cart path is a little harder than ours. It's like crushed asphalt or something like that with some rock, and so it should be fast. It's a little bit hillier. It's not hilly, but it's a little bit more undulating than ours at home. Ours is perfectly flat, you know. But it reminds me a lot of that. It has that same kind of feel to it. So I think the kids should be a little used to that kind of feel. I think the loops are like 2,100 meters, a little bit more than that, which is about what ours is at home. And so it'll be a very spectator-friendly course. I think the kids will enjoy it.
Now this year you're going to have a month after this before nationals come up. What challenges has that presented as far as getting them ready for this meet to not want them to peak too early as opposed to years prior?
Yeah, you know, just when kids come in, you know, a lot of times they're chomping at the bit to get going and to work hard, and they're excited. And I think we had to slow them down a little bit and make sure that they weren't running too fast too early. We just trained on our normal training schedule. We just moved everything back a month. And so, you know, the training's been pretty much the same except for it's later. It's getting cooler in the morning runs and that kind of thing in Alamosa, but the kids have been hanging in there pretty good, and so you know, I've been real proud of where we're at and how they've handled it. So
now you've seen what everybody for you can do this year. You've seen the results that every other team in the conference has had. What's kind of the game plan for tomorrow? How are you guys approaching this race? What's the goal here?
Yeah, you know, I think probably it starts the championship season, and the RMAC is without a doubt the best conference in the country when it comes to cross country. I was telling the girls the other day that no school other than an RMAC school has won the national title since 1989, if you can believe that. When we were NAI from 89 until 92, and then, or 91, and then 92 until today in the NCAA. I mean, it's been Adams or Western, and on the men's side, I believe only 3 times in that time period that since we became a Division II member in 92, only 3 times. Abilene Christian twice and South Dakota once, snuck in there. And so, it's been quite a legacy, not just for Adams State, but for the RMAC. And so the competition is very, very good. Last year on the men's side, the RMAC went 1, 2, 3, and I'm certain those teams are very good this year, and it'll be our first chance to kind of square off and see where everybody's at.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.